folks, it's never easy. I got the parts in from Partzilla today and I got the petcock fixed. It does not leak. I put gas in it on the bench and made sure it would come out here and not come out up there. So that's good. And I went to push this thing up on the lift here, and here's what I see. Something somewhere is rubbing, and I gotta believe it's in here. You know what the bad part is? All right, to get this off, the top off by itself, I've got to just take the shock loose. To get the bottom off, I'm going to have to take the muffler off again. Oh well. Life wouldn't be any fun if it was easy, would it? All right, well, it's a pain. I need to get rid of this jack, and then I'll need to take the muffler off. Might need to take the rear wheel off, unless I can find something down here that's causing... You see that? Something's hitting on the way around. And it's like every fourth turn. So one of the bolts on the sprocket might be the problem. All right, let me get this jack out of here. That dropped down a ways, didn't it? Boom. Okay. I need to get this, has got a big Allen wrench on it, so I need to get a hold of my Allen wrenches. There. I got the round end in. Let's see if we can get it loose now. I don't know if you can see down there. Probably not. All right, that one's off. There's another one right here, and that's a 17, I'm pretty sure. Is it? Probably. All right, that's the nut off the other one. I used to have a 17, but I put it away. Well, I was pretty dumb. Let me go get it. All right, that's off. This should now come all the way off. And we take this and this out. Maybe Maybe it's that, I suppose. Oh, no. That might be end cross-threaded. What do you think? How about this one? This one's not. We'll get it out. Might just leave this thing off. I don't know. We need to get that out. So we're going to go find us a JIS. Ooh, that's all bent to hell. I guess we know what was hitting, don't we? And now I can't do it because it's not up in the air. Wow, what a revolting development this is. That was it. It's still awful damn loud, isn't it? Maybe that's... Okay. Yeah. Once we get the screws in that should be okay. Nice. Okay. Now, let's tighten this down. Okay. There. No more noise. No more noise, no more blockage. Whew. All right. We're getting there. All right, let's say we clean this up a little bit first. Need to come up just a little bit. Maybe. It's going. All right. That makes a lot of noise. All right, we got this. We got this. Well, my GoPro said it was too hot to continue. So, we've got everything back together, I guess. I don't think I tightened these, did I? Yes, I did. Yeah, they're tight. And we don't have the rubbing in here because that screw right there was too long, poking through, and it was hitting the bolts that hold the sprocket on every time they came around. So like every quarter turn of the wheel, it would hit it. And it's not doing that anymore. The gas tank is fixed. The engine ran fine the last time I had it up. The only issue I still have, well, I have some visual issues. Missing a bolt here. The one on the other side is, well, it's loose. And I suspect that's because that was used to attach some kind of a rack to the back end. And I don't have a rack for it. Oh, I noticed that this bolt is missing on the other side, so I need to find one of those. And I need to get this air cleaner connector out to where it will mesh with the carburetor. And then there's like an M3 screw that goes in there or something. So I'm going to work on that, but since my GoPro crapped out, I'm recording this on my phone, and I'll be back. There she is, sitting there running. Let's see if it'll make it down to the end of the lane and back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I got that little Honda going. It was running real good, sit there and idle, would respond to the throttle real well. Decided it was time for a ride. Yep, I did. So I got it going, put it outside the garage, pointed it towards the highway, and I had no intention of going on the highway. It doesn't have a license plate, no title, and no insurance, and I didn't have a helmet on. So anyway, I headed down to, we got a pretty long lane here, and I decided I'd ride down to the end of the lane and back. So I hopped on it, took off, you'll see that, rode it down to the end of the lane, turned around, put it back down in low gear. It was in second, and hit the gas. And she went clunk, chunk, clunk. Well, maybe not exactly like that, but something similar. And so I tried to push it back, and something was catching. I think it is the chain. But to get at the chain, you got to take all kinds of stuff off. You got to take the shock on the back. You got to take the exhaust off. You got to take the two covers that they put over the chain off. You got to take the sprocket cover, which is part of the case, off. And then you can get at it. I'm thinking, when I was working on trying to find that noise and why it was hitting something when I was turning the rear wheel, I found a nut on the lift, and I didn't know where it came from. And now I think I know. I think it's a nut that holds the front sprocket on. Somebody forgot to torque it down, or there's one of those lock washers that you fold over on it, and somebody, I'm not saying who now, but my face might be a little red. Somebody might have forgot to lock that nut. So I'm going to post this little ditty here. I don't know, it's 15, 16 minutes. And then tomorrow I'm going to tear into it and see if it's a chain. And if it's not the chain, it's the transmission. And we don't even want to think about that. So I'll see you on the next one.